Hey everybody, my name is April and her name is Emma, and this is Thrifty Dirty Mom. So if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Today we are in our kitchen again because we are doing another recipe collab. We are so excited. But before we jump into that, please like and subscribe. Join our family. We would love to have you. And so today is May the 4th, and if you didn't know, it's the day to celebrate all things Star Wars. And what are we making?
We're making Star Wars nachos.
We're making Star Wars nachos. They are going to be light side versus dark side. But
yeah,
let's talk about who's putting on this collab. This collab is brought to you today by Samantha from Dish Upon a Star. She does some amazing recipes, and her makeup and hair are always on point. Always on point. And I'll have her linked up above. I love her. I love watching everything she does, and when she asked us to be part of this collaboration, I was so excited. But yeah, we're going to do light side versus dark side recipes. I know a few other people are going to be doing a little bit more higher quality recipes than we are, but as a mom, I like to kind of do recipes that are easy and something I can throw together like on a weeknight and stuff like that. And yeah, so we're doing them with a super cute theme. But let's get on to the cooking.
Yeah.
So one of the first steps for me, I didn't really talk about because I did it first thing this morning. You're going to put a chicken breast with some salsa on top of it on low for about 4 to 6 hours. And then when it is done, you're going to take a fork and just kind of shred it. And then you'll have like some salsa-y chicken to top your nachos. So our next step, we are going to use some taco seasoning and some ground beef just to make some beef taco meat to place on top of our nachos. So the one thing that joins everyone in Star Wars is the Force, and one thing that would join any kind of nacho is the nacho cheese. Of course, you could do nacho cheese, but I'm personally going to be making some queso cheese. So I want to talk to you real quick about what and how I make my queso cheese. So I use these deluxe white American cheese slices. You can get them in the deli, or you can get a pack like that. Her ears are falling, but I'm just going to use that. I'm going to use half a block of cream cheese. You're going to want to soften it. I forgot to place it out this morning, so I'm just going to put it in the microwave for a few seconds. You're also going to need a can of diced green chilies. Don't really matter what kind. I usually get like the medium or mild because I'm not too big like into spicy. And then you're going to need some milk. And that just like
milk.
Emma loves milk. She's not so much into cheese, but that is just to kind of keep the cheese from being so thick and very portable. So if you hear that sizzling, we have the ground beef going, but we're going to start working on our queso. So we just have our stove on a low setting. We're going to start with a little bit of milk. That way the cheese doesn't directly like start melting onto the pan. We're going to use our 4 ounces of cream cheese that we softened, throw it in there. Now Emma's going to help me add in some of the slices of cheese. I would suggest like breaking them apart and not just adding whole hunks of cheese. That way it will melt faster. We're going to start with half the block and kind of go from there and just see if we need more cheese. Oh, we also need to add one more thing. So the thing I almost forgot is to dump in your green chilies. But now I'm going to have Emma start stirring it for me. That way the cheese can all start melting together. So now that my ground beef is almost all the way around, I'm going to add the seasoning packet in. I like to do this because it gives it a little bit extra flavor. I'll also probably add in some minced onions and let it finish cooking, and then drain off the root. And here's Emma being a super big helper and stirring
the cheese together.
Yes, she is stirring the cheese together and making sure it ends up being all melty and gooey together. So since our meat is done, chicken and beef, the cheese dip is almost done because Emma's doing a great job stirring it. Let's talk about our other ingredients. So you're going to need me to turn it around the right way. You're going to need some of these blue corn tortilla chips. Of course, when I saw these, I immediately thought dark side.
They're for the dark side part, because she got dark side when she saw them.
Yep. You're going to need some regular colored
these chips.
Tortilla chips. I like the cantina style. They're a little bit thinner and I just prefer them. We have some salsa that almost dropped on the floor. This is just the Great Value brand, and it is mild.
Is this glass?
Yes, it is. Whenever I make any kind of like taco theme thing, I love using this quesadilla cheese from Walmart. It is absolutely my favorite. We have some mild guac. And if you're not, also some
kiwi.
Not a kiwi, it's an avocado. We have some avocado. Picked up some pico. I'm not a big fan of chopping onions and didn't really want to chop any tomatoes either, so I just picked up a thing of pico. Got some sour cream.
Onions and tomatoes.
Got some nacho jalapenos.
They look more like pickles.
And some Taco Bell sauce. I love Taco Bell sauce. But yeah, that's pretty much everything we're going to be adding onto our nachos. I kind of wish I would have picked up black olives, but I didn't. So we're not doing that today. But that would definitely looked really cute on dark side nachos. So now it's time to start assembling our nachos. I'm sorry for the crinkling. So now that I laid down a bed of light side and dark side chips, we're going to add the meat. So now that I added my chicken to the light side, because I mean chicken's a little bit lighter, and my ground beef to the dark side, I'm just going to add a little bit of cheese onto both. Because cheese is pretty much the center of a nacho. And the Force is the center of Star Wars, so cheese equals Force. You know, it's a thing. Now I'm just going to add some pico to both sides. Now this is where I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm just going to add the guac onto the light side because when I see guac and I think Star Wars nachos, I think of Yoda. And he's definitely on the light side, so we're going to be adding them to the light side nachos. Now that we've added the guac, when I think of the dark side, I might think a little bit of spice. So I'm just going to add the jalapenos onto the dark side. I'm going to add a little bit of sauce to the dark side. It just kind of gives it that red kind of look. I wish I would have like Taco Bell Diablo sauce, but I'm more of a mild person, so I usually keep mild on hand. We're just going to drizzle it on. And like I said before, the Force brings everyone together in Star Wars, just like the cheese does for every nacho. So we are going to be adding our queso on top of our nachos. And we have plenty of cheese, so we are going to be adding plenty of cheese to both. And we are done with our light side and dark side nachos.
This is the light side.
So the light side is super cute, and so is the dark side. Yeah. Which I'm surprised I didn't hand Emma the dark side because she wants to join the dark side. But that's for another day. Let me put these down and we will try them out for you. So we're going to try our cheese dip on our chips real quick for you. It's good. It's not like quite Mexican food restaurant cheese dip, but it's very comparable. But that is it for us today. Let us know what we should have added onto our nachos, or which side would you be on? But that is it for us today. Thank you so much for Samantha for hosting this collab. It was really, really fun. Emma's enjoying her chip, and we will see you real soon. Bye.